I'm gonna prove that the Star Wars music genre is called jazz. Whoa. Hey everybody, welcome back to the Liffe podcast. I'm Archie.
I'm Miles.
And first of all, you just uploaded the other episode. And I was gonna ask at the start of this episode, and I'm still gonna ask because, you know when we sometimes don't say I'm Archie and I'm Miles, do you still put the names?
Yeah.
Oh. I'm Archie.
I'm Miles.
That's more work for my... Oh, that can be a running joke.
Hey.
Every time I say my name, it can... Anyway, okay.
It pops up.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe I'll keep it up the whole episode.
Why? What's your name?
Just your name.
Oh, yeah, okay. And today we're going to be talking about a movie. The best kind of movie. A movie about family.
The MCU is back! It's saved! That's that's the headlines. MCU saved!
Is it though? Because some people don't like it. We're talking about Guardians of the Galaxy 3.
I haven't seen anyone that didn't like it.
Some people are. Some people are like, it's stupid. Yeah,
It's good.
I thought it was really good. I didn't like the second one, so
I didn't mind the second one.
my expectations were 0, and I was like, nah.
The first one is so good that the second one doesn't look as good.
Yeah.
But it's still a good film. Like,
Yeah.
we watched it the other day, and it was
It's got the guy
better
from,
than I remembered.
It's got the guy from Ratatouille in it.
Who?
Ego.
He's in Ratatouille.
No, Ego.
Oh! Nice, good. Wow, I'm so quick.
Yeah, so what do you think about Adam Warlock?
I thought they underutilized him.
Yeah, he wasn't in it much, was he?
No, I didn't feel like he had much of a personality, but maybe that's just the thing with the gold people.
He
But
had a kid personality because he was like a newborn baby.
maybe we should say there's going to be spoilers.
Spoilers!
The post-credit scene?
Yeah, with the cereal.
No, with the the new Guardians are formed.
Oh yeah.
And Adam Warlock's in that, so I'm guessing there's going to be...
He's got futures, mate. He's got a future.
Oh yeah, I'm guessing they'll build him up a bit more and he'll be
Yeah.
like that. But yeah, new Guardians is Kraglin.
Who's that? Fin guy.
Yondu's second
Yeah, cool.
half and
Second half.
the director's brother,
Yeah,
Sean Gunn. Groot, who's now massive.
He's got his comic design with the head.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah.
Rocket, he's now the leader.
Yeah.
Adam Warlock. And
Who was the kid?
Cosmo. And
Yeah, Doggy.
a kid
A kid.
that I think she was...
She was captured. She was the one that was like ba 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 ba.
Yeah. But she has a purple eye. It like glows purple, so I don't know what her powers are.
And her fists were glowing at the end.
Oh, were they?
Yeah, because their eye was.
Everyone in the comments of like Reddit stuff seemed to know who she was, but I had no idea. But maybe she's someone important. But that's the new team.
New team, new Guardians, new Galaxy.
And it was good.
It was good.
Did you cry?
I did not cry.
Were you sad?
I was uncomfortable at Rocket's backstory, but I knew it was coming, so because of the Telltale. Is it Telltale games?
What do you think of Teefs and Floor and Lila?
Lila is Hawkeye's wife.
Linda Cardellini.
Linda, you mean Lila? Yeah, they were alright. I thought they were like, why did they get spoilers? Why did they get shot? Are they stupid?
Want to know a fun fact?
Yeah.
One of Hawkeye's daughters is called Lila.
Oh my god! And you know what? And also a fun fact.
Yep.
Chris Pratt is related to.
Did you write it on your hand? What were you looking at?
David Hasselhoff. Nailed it.
I'm confused. First post-credit scene was
Yep.
Chris Pratt or Star-Lord talking to his granddad.
That was the last one.
Oh, the last one. Eating cereal, saying, I don't want to do chores or whatever for this next door neighbour.
Yeah.
And then it says the legendary Star-Lord will return.
Yeah.
But in all his interviews, he's like, I'm not coming back unless James Gunn's doing it.
I'm pretty sure he was. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was like, I'm not going to do it for the money anymore. If he's an integral part of the plot, he will come back, and if it's a good story, and he gets that ka-ching as well.
So if they forced him into it though?
Yeah, I mean, Chris Pratt isn't doing very well in the media right now.
What do you mean he's Garfield? He's Mario.
He's Garfield?
Yeah, in the new Garfield movie.
No.
Stay tuned, we'll do a review on Garfield.
We'll do a review on Garfield 2 where there's two Garfields and the guy he's in the palace.
Yeah.
I don't want to say this, but I watched that recently.
To get you prepared for Guardians 3.
Exactly. Dave Bautista was alright.
He's just so cool.
He was a little bit more.
He's cool.
But also, I was expecting a little bit more. You know, that like his scene where it's like, I'm a dad, and he's like looking after he's talking to the children. Yeah, it was just kind of like, you thought I was stupid. I could speak another language the whole time, instead of just, you know, him being a good dad. And also, I was really surprised at how happy it ended.
Yeah.
No one died.
I was convinced. So, I didn't think Rocket was going to die. I thought that was too obvious.
Yeah, considering spoilers, he came back.
Yeah, but when Chris Pratt jumps out of the rocket ship and his head starts to like swell up.
I thought that was it.
I was like, oh my god, he's going to die.
Nice.
But he got saved.
Well, that's the sponsor of this episode.
Inflatable heads.
And how do you get rid of inflatable heads, Miles? Cream. Sponsored by Star-Lord Cream.
Did they put cream on it?
No, his head just deflates.
It was weird. I thought for sure he was dead.
Yeah, I thought, because it didn't like. That's not what it was like in the other movies, was it? And then he just kind of was stuck like that until he wasn't, and then it was like, he's dead. But no, he was not dead. He was eating cereal.
But it brought up like an interesting thing. Not really, but
it's pretty interesting.
James Gunn was like, because I watched the second one recently, and he breaks his helmet and loses his boots or whatever.
Yeah.
And James Gunn was like, yeah, he lost them.
Yeah.
And that's why he doesn't have them in the third one. But obviously he has them in Infinity War and Endgame. I watched that again recently as well, and he, like, his entrance, he flies in and puts his...
Yeah, he does.
And he was like, yeah, they just didn't consult me.
Guardians 2 is set before Infinity War.
No. The Russo brothers just put it in.
Yeah.
Because they wanted it to be his distinguishing feature, with his helmet and boots or whatever. But he wasn't supposed to have that.
Yeah, because Guardians took place before.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
they're idiots.
That was interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say I didn't know that. Yeah. I didn't think anything of it. I knew they were gone because of Guardians 2. I was like, Guardians 2 have to after Infinity War. It didn't. And Endgame. Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
What idiots.
Yeah, so I've seen him say that, and I've also seen him say like, oh, he just left his boots in the ship. Yeah,
he just left them there. He was so angry, he left them there.
But yeah, he doesn't have it the whole time. I thought he might have a cool new mask, like suit, you know, the comic suits.
Yeah.
But yeah, they didn't have that. But yeah, it was really good. The villain was really good. Yeah, it was a bit good, wasn't it? He shouted very good. He shouts a lot, doesn't he? Yeah. I was speaking to someone about this today. I said he shouts a lot, and they were like, yeah, but it was reasonable shouting. But like that, you know, that scene when... Hold on, Miles. Torturing animals is reasonable. You know that scene when Teefs and Flo are dead? Yeah. And Rocket just cries. Yeah. And he's like, when he mocks him by and then yelling. He goes like, ah! That... That's gonna be the intro. It's just like so sad. Yeah. It's so sad. It's like I wasn't crying, but I was just like, this is actually heartbreaking. Yeah. I agree. But also, good riddance. To who? To Thingamabob. The High Evolutionary? No, the animals. What? How did the bunny get shot? They got shot. Those people that were shooting they have stormtrooper aim. They were aiming. Well, they hit the target. Well, technically, they shot them, and then they were like, "Oh yeah, score! Oh, we got one." When they were supposed to hit the one in the middle. Apparently, you can hear them in the background saying like, "Teefs, Floor, Rocket, we need to run" or something, or run. and then it just stops.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to hear that. The intro, I thought, was cool.
What was the intro?
The intro was Quill's a mess, Rocket's, chilling, and then he goes up to his room, and then he looks at the bypass key or whatever it is, and then Adam Warlock just immediately smashes through, and I was like, I'm confused at the moment, but I know later on this will make sense. So on second viewing, it's probably but the first viewing, it might be confusing for some people. But also, not to toot my own horn, and I've been telling everyone this because humble brag, but when they land on the Counter Earth or whatever it is?
Yes.
And they come out the ship, and it's like all these peaceful people.
Yes.
And they're all looking at them, and then the girl comes in with the dodgeball, and drops it. And as soon as I saw her come into shot, I was like, Drax is gonna yeet it at her head.
It's in the trailer.
And was it? Oh, well then it
fake
makes me
fraud.
Makes me seem less funny then, because I was laughing and I felt really awkward. And then it happened because I'm
laughing before it happened.
and then it's just a girl with a ball.
It was funny though.
Yeah, it was hilarious. Also, the humor in this was way better than the second one.
Yeah,
I think it's a nice breath. It
was a nice breath of the wild. Anyway, on to our segue. No, we know nothing about the news.
We know nothing, Jon Snow.
I'm gonna get it soon.
Thor. It was way better than Thor humor. Ragnarok. Was it Ragnarok or was it Love and Thunder? That's how forgettable it was.
Oh, that was so bad.
So it was a nice. It was a nice change of pace from goats screaming, and instead it was high evolutionary.
His face looked a lot worse than I thought it was going to.
What, when he took it off?
Yeah, so Rocket scratches his face when he's a baby.
Yeah.
And he wears a different mask over his face to be perfect.
Yeah.
And
looks like him though.
They take it off and
he has no face.
Yeah, he's like one side of Two-Face on both sides. His face is like...
Yeah, he's like Two-Face, but worse, because you can see his skull. And...
His whole face.
Yeah, I agree. When he took it off, I was like, I know the scratching scene was brutal, but I was expecting muscle instead of bone, and the eye and it was pretty gross. But I was like, that didn't happen. That didn't cause that. What did
happen? But Groot was cool when he's doing the tendrils, and he's
and then he says, I love you guys.
I love you guys.
Yeah, I thought that was hilarious.
Why?
Because Vin Diesel just saying I love you guys, and it was doesn't work, mate. Sorry.
Did you see that the voice didn't match up to what he was saying?
In the I love you guys scene?
Yeah. But do you know why?
Because he was saying I am Groot.
Yep.
Why is that a
fun fact?
Why is that a big thing?
Which? So James...
Yeah, that's a good point.
What?
Was Gamora in every scene that Groot was in, so he was constantly saying I am Groot? So because everyone understood him, and I assumed it was okay, everyone understands what he's saying now, so now everyone hears him, so he's going to say the dialogue that they hear.
No, it was we as the audience have spent so much time with the Guardians that we now understand Groot, which is quite heartwarming when you think about it.
It was a very I really liked the ending, and I know I said that before, but everyone was cool. Nebula did a lot of cool stuff as well. She was more
films need to end on happy dance numbers.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I didn't
like Star Wars 6.
Oh my God! Speaking of Star Wars 6.
What song is that?
It's at the end of Star Wars 6.
Oh.
Or
yeah, we need more of them.
Oh, also, name drop again, classic.
Hey.
My father will hear about this. Dad was like, I'm gonna watch episode 6.
Nice.
Like, I hope you can find out which one's the special edition and which one's been edited. And I was like, you can, because the songs have been changed.
Yeah.
Because they changed.
The start?
Yeah, the Jabba's Palace one. It was.
It's the ooh-ee-ee! Nah!
Yeah. You know
what a great song. Everyone hates that song. What's it called?
Jedi Rocks.
Is it?
Yeah. And you know what you know this, but the... Yeah. The Cantina guys, Finger and Dan.
What?
You know their style of music is called jizz.
What? Are you making this up?
No.
Is this Archie lore?
No, I swear to God. After this episode, Miles, the final thing will be like, oh my God, it is jizz, and then it'll end the episode.
Okay.
So go on, look up jizz.
I don't want to. Anyway, the MCU is back, even though people say this after every film.
Yeah, we're not there yet, but...
What's the next film? Marvel's?
Yeah, the Captains.
I'm excited for that.
Stay tuned for Kang Recast Dynasty. Woo! See you later, bye! Bye. Bye.